Okay, yeah, sorry.
So no, it's okay. No, but you're right. So Kenny says, I think the Jericho Punk stuff is a work shoot just to drive interest for Punk. It feels like it a little bit just because
Jericho likes money.
They feuded in WWE. Somebody posted a clip of one of their feud before. I saw a clip of it this morning. So I do think did Jericho, because Jericho probably legitimately did call him a cancer. It would not surprise me.
I do think that Jericho doesn't like him.
Yeah, I don't think they like each other, but I think they know.
He can work with him.
I think, yes. And another thing I was going to mention about All Access is, so Sammy went to Eddie, like after he came back from suspension to clear the air. He's like, I just want to make sure we're cool. And Eddie said to him, I don't even know what set me off. Your promo just hit me the wrong way. And I handled it wrong because I hit you. Like, I don't have a problem with you. We just have to be professional. They're cool now. Like they
even said it. He's like, we're not going to hang out and we're not going to be anything, but we just need to be here. And we need to be professionals.
Yeah.
We need to take care of each other in ring and we need to work. And and they shook hands like two grown freaking men.
Yeah. So I can see that coming with CM Punk and Jericho. Somebody pointed out that All Access in the last episode ends, the last time they filmed it, I think was the January 11th episode. And I don't remember the exact way it was worded, but they implied that like it was CM Punk stuff. So they were like, this feels like they're using All Access to show some of this stuff was like, they basically turned it into a shoot. Like, I mean, not that or turned it into a work, rather, that they are kind of like, I do see like if the Elite don't, like, they have every right to not want to meet with CM Punk. Like, that's their right.
No one is owed your.
Yeah, they're not. And I appreciate that CM Punk is like, hey, I want to talk to these guys. You know, like, let me say what I want to say, which I get. But on the other hand, like, they don't have to accept that. Like, they can just be like, I appreciate that you want to talk to me, but I'm not ready. I don't want to. Maybe I never will. Like, they have that right to do that. So I can't tell if that's what's happening, but some of it does. And obviously we've all watched wrestling for a really long time. So things do feel, in certain cases, feel like a work. Like Cutler quote tweeted the Deadspin article the other day that said that CM Punk was gaslighting AEW, and Brandon Cutler said somebody gets it. And then he ended up deleting the tweet. And so somebody was like, are those his true feelings? Which very well could be. Mm-hmm. But is this also part of a work? Because now we have this new show coming. And so it just feels like it's hard to know, like, where, which I guess is the point. Because obviously you want people to get along, but also people that you work with, in a lot of cases, you work with people you don't like. I mean, you don't hit them.
And you may not have, and to your ultimate point is that if Warner Brothers is saying, we want CM Punk on the TV,
right,
they're the ones that own the TV.
Right.
Tony doesn't own the TV. Tony doesn't dictate how many hours of TV that Dynamite and Rampage and AEW get. They've got a contract coming up for their television thing in 2024. Like, it's not up to Tony. It's up to TNT. So if TNT wants CM Punk on the TV.
Right. Because people are like, I've seen people making the comment like, oh, CM Punk did this stuff and now he's getting his own show. Well, no, it's not like it's not the CM Punk show. Like, it's not.
Well, there has been some rumor that the Saturday show could essentially be his feature.
Right.
And the idea would essentially be that. So ridiculous. So this would be the pettiest thing in history if this had any like based in truth. But potentially that like anyone who doesn't want to work with Punk can go to his show.
Right. And which potential, and I get.
Although I guess like hate watchers and people that like that sort of negativity would love that. So
yeah, they would.
I mean, there is a market for that.
Sure, so. There is. And so
not with me, but
I think yes, Tony, and I'm not to say, and it's not to say that Tony doesn't want CM Punk back. He and CM Punk developed a relationship. I mean, clearly what his actions very much damaged that, but it's not to say that Tony doesn't want it. But I feel like Warner Brothers is the one driving all of this. They want CM Punk. They want him for ratings. They know that it could blow up in their faces, but then they're like, hey, people are talking about our show.
Like, people are merging with people, and there's a chance that they could be
on TV after he slapped his wife. Let Power Slap stay on TV.